Is Chuck supposed to be doing that?
And so are we, so are we. Could all come true. This magic.
Oh, we got Coke Zero.
Oh yeah.
How are you? How's married life treating you? Good.
We bought a condo out on 4100 South River Road.
Very good. 4100.
There'll be no
How you doing, dear?
Janet, we're going to get to that. You're looking for that blanket, aren't you? She's going to have a blanket. She'll never say.
Okay, can you guys come on up, bring your seats on over here? You are backstage. You have gone to bring your girls in here. Do you guys want to wear this home?
You're gonna see her stand along here? We're gonna do it right here.
Oh, on the back. Yeah.
Oh, can you? Because I think it'll get too close. Okay. But how do I go in? Aw, snap.
Well, that's the tree. That's the
You go like this?
We're still missing one of our fancy girls.
Do it!
Kelly.
Do it, Kelly!
Of course, Kelly's on my way.
Sean!
Down there.
Yeah, the party has started, sweetheart.
William.
Hey, hey, hey! It's a family party!
It's that kind of show tonight.
Got a $5 bill.
Put up.
Dear Diary. Yes, I'm a
Scott, you're lucky, man.
First of all, we want to welcome everyone here. The main reason we are here is to eat.
To see John. Come on down, John.
The main reason is Rip right here. Come on down, Rip.
Right here.
Oh, right here.
This is the Ripper.
And the Ripper.
And the white Tongan sun right here.
The Ripper and Pat celebrating their birthday. Their anniversary. So quickly, I'm family. Everyone here is family. So we first started, I want you guys to know that you are the elite club, because when this first started, there was 140 people invited. And we whittled it down to you guys. So
That many said no?
So this is right here, Avon. Raise your hand. Avon, number 3. This is my dad's niece. Okay. Avon. Cindy, Avon's daughter-in-law. Adam, Cindy's husband, Avon's son. Uncle Barton. Yeah, just teaching at Brighton. He is a Lakers fan. He will not hold it against me. From LA, an LA kid. Uncle Barkley, my dad's brother, who is a father here. My Aunt Adele, who is a sister to my dad. This is my brother-in-law, Chuck. This is Gary and Janet, who are, where's Stacy? These are her in-laws. This is Stacy. So it's they're new in the family. They just came in last a year ago. So they came in. They're still here. They're still here. Wow.
The night's not over yet.
That's right. Right here. This is Jill's 2 very best friends. This is Melissa. So these are actually my daughters from another mother. This is Melissa and Kelly. And Kelly's husband, PJ, and their son, Coleman, right here. This taking the camera is Rip and Pat's son-in-law, my husband. My mom does not know it. She calls him Chuck. Chuck, right here. This is my son-in-law, and he set up. He was so helpful today. This is Travis Jill.
You have a fan.
I know. This is Pat and Rip really did have 3 daughters.
That's your daughter.
Yeah. This is my sister from another mother.
Younger sister.
Younger sister. Colette. This is my cute mother-in-law, Beth, who is Scott's mom. The cute boy's mother-in-law, the grandma of these kids. This is Aunt Vicky, or we call her Victoria, or we call her sister. Yeah, and we know when we say sister, which sister we mean. This is my mom's sister, and these are the guests of honor that we have met.
Were they?
The guest of honor, right here. Right here is Casey, who truly has joined the family. Truly, a month ago.
He's been in the family longer than I have. They were born together.
I know. And they've known each other since how long?
Since the 4th grade.
4th grade, and they just got married here. This is my niece, Adrian, and her dad, Sean, who is a brother.
He's on the
I know, ooh, he's a brother, me. Maybe tonight he's going to tell us something. Yeah. This is our son, Brent, right here. Our son, Jeff. Right over here, Casey. They just are in the family. Look, they're kind of staying bad.
Do you blame them?
They really don't know if they should be coming up.
I had to warn them.
This is Larry and Christine, their son, Kobe, who is Casey's brother, and I promise you, it doesn't get any better. This is Tony, who is Adrian's friend right here, and so she's been part of the family for a really long time. And this is cousin. This is Aunt Vic's sister's son, Ron. And Ron and I work together. Do you ever fly?
They also double as parole.
If you ever fly JetBlue, Ron and I will help you. Ron's wife, Dana, right here. And they've got the cute girls, Olivia and and Emma.
Kelly, it's gonna get dark in a minute.
I know. This is Blake right here, who's Aunt Vic's son too, and his wife Julie, and they've got the 3 cute boys. This is, right here, I'll start with Babby, or Barbara, right here. This is Heather's mother-in-law, and they adore Heather, you guys, so.
She married my son.
Whit and I have talked, and we both said the heavens were aligned when those two met, wasn't it? That it really was. This is Heather's sister-in-law, Whitney, and her husband, Brian. And that's the Charlie man. All right? And if you want to know what my grandkids will look at like, he looks just like Matt, Heather's husband. This is my favorite daughter-in-law in the whole world, and Bree, and inside her tummy is our Boston Cougar Jazz. We'll talk about it later. Boston, and she's how many more days?
53.
53 days, and we are counting. And this is my favorite brother-in-law right here. This is Brent, right here. Who we named Big Little Brent after. So did I get everyone?
You sure did. Let's
Right? This is only done once every 50 years.
You know it.
She doesn't want to prove it.
Hey Kelly, you're a little bit closer to me. Can you take a picture of Ooh, Jill, your butt's hanging out.
Okay, in our family, where are the Hales? The Hales, our family, anyone they request at a party, what do you want? What do they ask for, Uncle Barkley?
Dancing girl.
Dancing girls. So yeah, any party, we always want the dancing girls. So you'll know not to call us after you see us.
Casey. Casey.
Hey, he's fired.
Casey. Casey's fired.
Look at our neighbor, she's done.
Connie thinks it's a Macarena. If we have any comments, you'll be coming up. We'll do it now, then. Yeah, Connie. It's a hula, not a Oh, and we're down. Okay, great. Okay. On party. On our island, it is always a tradition that the head warrior comes out and tells how this lovely couple met. So, our head warrior, if he could come out now. Our head warrior.
You're on, these are people watching what's going on.
The head warrior does not speak English. And he tells a story with his actions. So here to translate his story is his daughter, Adrian. Long, long ago, far away, across the many seas, was an island called Amsterdam Island. A young warrior named Rip Maki Maki saw a beautiful island maiden named Pat Backy Backy. Rip Maki Maki knew that he wanted Pat Backy Backy for his beautiful wife. Rip Maki Maki wowed Pat Backy Backy with his great looks and a taste of Jergens lotion. Rip Maki Maki went to Lester Tuki Tuki, the head chief and father of Pat Backy Backy, asking for her hand in marriage. Lester Tuki Tuki told Rip Maki Maki it would cost him 4 cows, 3 chickens, and 2 bananas. Rip Maki Maki eagerly agreed and thought that Pat Backy Backy was a good deal. Rip Maki Maki took his loopy loopies and the 2 of them sailed off into the sunset. Who would have known that it would last 50 years? 50 years. It would last 50 years. And they would have 3 muka mukas who would grow so big and strong. Okay, we have a few jokes. Adam right here. This is dedicated. Come on up, Adam. Nephew Adam.
Rip and Pat were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on the beaches of San Diego, California. They never argued, and their domestic tranquility had long been legendary. People would say, what a peaceful and loving couple. A local newspaper reporter was inquiring as to the secret of their long and happy marriage. Rip replied, well, it dates back to the honeymoon. We visited the Grand Canyon in Arizona and took a trip down to the bottom of the canyon by horse. We hadn't gone very far when Pat's horse stumbled and she almost fell off. Pat looked down at the horse quietly and said, that's once. We proceeded a little further, the horse stumbled again. Once more, Pat looked down at the horse and said, that's twice. We hadn't gone a half a mile when the horse stumbled for the 3rd time. Pat quietly removed her revolver from her purse and shot the horse dead. Rip turned to her and yelled, "Pat, what's wrong with you, woman? Why'd you shoot the poor animal like that? Are you crazy?" She looked at me quietly and said, "That's once." From that moment, they lived happily ever after.
Okay, Ron, a nephew. Come on up.
A man was talking to his friend about what to do for his 50th wedding anniversary. The friend asked, "What did you do for your 25th?" He said, "I took my wife to Hawaii." The friend then asked, "What are you thinking about for your 50th?" He said, "Well, I was thinking of bringing her back."
Later, come on. Another nephew.
All right, a lovely couple were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. The man looks at his wife and asks, "Well, honey, what would you like to do for our anniversary?" She then replies, "Well, we could run upstairs and make love." He then replies, "Would you make up your mind you can't do both?"
The newest member of the family.
I warned you, buddy.
So Pat and Rip are out to dinner one night and celebrating their wedding anniversary, and on the way home, Pat notices a tear in Rip's eye and asks if he's getting sentimental because they're celebrating 50 years together. And he replies, "No. I was thinking about the time before we got married when your father threatened me with a shotgun and said it had me thrown in jail for 50 years. He says tomorrow I would have been free then."
All of you, as your parting gift, you get one of these cute bags that Sister made. Now, I know that you think that's Sister, but where's my sister? Sister and I have a sister. And Jill, where are you? You have your sister too. These cute bags Connie made, it says 50, Pat Rip 50 years, and it has a cute picture. It has tropical Skittles, tropical sunburst, and each of you get a pair of sunglasses, and it says, "Here's looking to another 50 years." Please take these. Make sure you take them.
Speech.
We kind of got the word out through people and
you thought this was over?
newspapers that Pat, the Ripper and Pat were celebrating 50 years. And look at all these letters that I got in the mail.
Oh, you're.
No, look at that. Look at this.
Anybody you know?
I don't know. I'm going to read them here.
They look like bills to me.
Oh, you all take
No,
one
they're all
home.
to Adrian and Pat.
There'll be one in your bag.
So these, this is just going to be so fun to read these letters that we've gotten from these companies. Wow, this one from the Jello company. Jello. Oh, Jello. Oh, Jello company.
Oh yeah.
Dear
you want a
Adrian
pillow?
and Patricia Smith, congratulations on 50 years. Wow, wow, wow. What a great accomplishment.
And that was the best one.
This is from the Jell-O company. Jell-O
Oh,
company.
they wrote twice.
No, they wrote once. They just put it in the wrong envelope.
Silly people.
Pat especially, we want to thank you because you are our top Jell-O Easter egg maker of America. As this is our monthly newsletter for June, we want to give a shout out to those celebrating a special occasions this month. Dee Hawthorne turns 101 June 1st. Kathy Mills turns 89 June 3rd. Eb and Esther Wright celebrate 40 years together June 10th. And last but not least, Patricia and Adrian Smith celebrate their golden wedding anniversary. Congratulations to you all. But just as a reminder, because this is our newsletter, during this time of high fuel prices, our Jell-O packages have now gone up to 78 cents a box. It will be a 10-cent increase. We know with Easter coming up next year that this price increase will limit your Jell-O Easter eggs to now 9 per person instead of the usual 15 per person. So to compensate for our loss in revenue, we are introducing this November the new turkey flavored Jell-O to our menu. This way on Thanksgiving, you won't have to cook a turkey, Pat. You will only have to make one huge bowl of Jell-O. We're sure your family will love this huge bowl of turkey Jell-O. We appreciate all 35 of our Jell-O customers. Congratulations, the Jell-O company. This, right here, Girls Sports Association. Girls Sports Association.
Women with the women.
Girls Sports Association. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we, the University of Utah, BYU, and high school girls basketball team want to congratulate you both on 50 years of marriages. What an accomplishment this is, and the two of you should be recognized for your great success. We feel, though, that we are the nicer ones in this situation. We think that we should be recognized for our successes and accomplishments. We feel we should be on the front page of the Deseret News and the Tribune. When they put the girls' sports back on page 11, below the junior jazz and the betting line stats, we called to complain. They told us after we called 72 times, still 86 times less than your phone calls, that we could be on page 5. That was the best that they could do because they couldn't deal with Mr. Smith's phone calls anymore. All we asked Mr. Smith is that you let us have page 5. We will give up the front pages for all girls sports, and we will let the U of U, BYU, high school men's sports have all the pages up to page 4. Many high fives to you both the Girls Sports Association. So, Dad, will you let the girls have page 5?
Only
The classifieds.
Oh, look at this one, and look at the cute stamp. It's just wings. Oh, it's from heaven. President Kimball. I think he marries you. Didn't President Kimball marry you too? Oh, it's just you, Mom. My dear Sister Smith, you truly are still married to that man? I can see many blessings for you up in the hereafter. Much love, President Spencer W. Kimball.
Did that come through regular mail?
You can just box that drop down, Scott.
Hey, Jill.
Air mail?
That just appeared. The swimmers. Swimmers at the Lion Club. Yes, women with the women. Swimmers at the Lion Club. the Ripper and Pat Smith. We, the swimmers at the Lion Club pool, want to thank you both from the bottom of our hearts for all the marriages you have saved, families you have brought back together, and lost friends that you have found. Now, Pat, we know that you don't even know what we're talking about. Because you were going around the lazy river and doggy paddling in the deep end with your noodle, trying not to drown. But while you are doing that with your noodle, the Ripper is in the shallow end with us widows, widowers, divorcees, unhappy married men, unhappy married women, and he has helped us immensely with his therapy and the exercising of his jaw.
So he had his people with him.
Thanks, Pat, for letting the Ripper go swimming with the women. Congratulations, the swimmers from the Lions Club. Hey, I don't know. This is from the CPEO. CPEO. You know who that is? CPEO. I don't know who that
Before
is.
we open this, does anyone want a pillow or blanket?
From CPEO.
Chuck? Okay.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we want to congratulate you on your 50th wedding anniversary. But we here at the, Carpool Etiquette Organization. That's CPEO. I didn't know they had an organization. Want you to know that there is etiquette in carpools and carpool driving. First of all, Mr. Smith, when you are in a carpool, you do not, and we repeat, do not touch, use, examine, or try to repair any mechanical buttons on windows or doors or locks, especially when it is not your car. That you were thrown out of this carpool is justified. The complaint came to our office very quickly, and we advised the person who sent this complaint in that was that this action was unacceptable, and you were should be kicked out of the carpool immediately. We now hear that you are in a new carpool, but the driver is handicapped and really does not know that you are screwing around with his car buttons. But if he does find out, you have been warned, you will be kicked out of this one too. Now, Mrs. Smith, when you are driving a carpool, you are required to go the speed limit. No matter how much you hate to drive, we here at the Carpool Etiquette Organization require that all rules are followed to the law. This way, carpools can run smoothly, and we can make differences in carpoolers' life and make this something they look forward to. Happy carpooling to both of you, and congratulations, the CPEO.
On a serious note, Ripper, you forgot your handicap sticker in the rental, and James has it. That's a dead serious thing.
There's two handicapped people in the carpool.
No, he really did. It was in the glove department.
For those of you who don't know the story, Anne, a friend in their ward, was driving carpool to the pool, the swimming, and Grandpa Ripper, the Ripper, got in the back, and she has automatic, and he has claustrophobic, and he was going like this with the locks in the windows, and he broke them. And it was her Cadillac prized possession. So she informed Pat that he was no longer allowed in the carpool. Okay, the Smithsonian, Washington, D.C. Smithsonian. Oh. Dear Adrian and Patricia, what an accomplishment, 50 years. We here at the Smithsonian's in Washington, D.C. honor that milestone as we honor all collectibles, valuables, and great treasures of the world. Which brings us to our question. Pat, we hear that you still own, and in fact wear, plastic hard cap curlers. We at the Smithsonian would love for you to share a few of them. If you could spare them to display in our antiques museum, they continued making those plastic hard cap curlers in 1968, as to the relief of all women of the world except you, when the curling iron and hot curlers became products to use. Please consider sharing them if you can part with them. Again, congratulations. Wow. You can't part with them. Connie and I both said you're being married in a month. Oh, right here. Merck Pharmaceutical. Merck Pharmaceutical. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we here at Merck Pharmaceutical want to congratulate you on 50 years of marriage. We know why it has lasted this long. Rip has been loopy for 25 years of it. So we got to thinking about our drug. Could this be used in marriage counseling? So now, in honor of your great success story, we offer all marriage counselors free supplies of Loopy Loopies to hand out to all of their troubled married couples. Thanks for this idea. The test couple, you were the test couple for this miracle drug. Sincerely, the Merck Pharmaceutical. Oh, wow. AI. From Hollywood, California, AI. AI. Dad, what does AI stand for?
Actors Industries.
Actors Industries, probably, I don't know. Oh, it's 2 letters. 2 letters from AI. Pat and Adrian Smith. Happy anniversary from everyone here at American Idol. I, David Cook, the winner of American Idol 2008, wish that I could be there. Be there to serenade you on this special occasion. But unfortunately, someone with an 801 area code has called the Fox television station and demanded a recount. They informed the Fox network that it was inconceivable that David Archuleta, the All-American boy, could lose by an astonishing 12 million votes. So American Idol took the title from me and informed me that if I want to be the winner of American Idol 2008, I would need to read all 98 million text votes and verify that I was truly the winner. For this reason, I am unable to be there on your special night. I wish you all the best. David Cook, the unofficial American Idol winner 2008. Oh, another one. Brother and Sister Smith. Gosh. I can't believe that you've been married that long. Gosh. I think it's super duper. Gosh. I wish I was there. Gosh. This is so awesome. Golly, Brother Smith. I want you to know that your phone calls may make a difference in the outcome of American Idol. Gee whiz, golly, they have my very best friend recounting all the votes. Gee golly whiz, maybe I'll win. Thanks, Brother Smith, and happy 5-0 to you. Your brother in the gospel, David Archuleta. Wow, Dad. We'll see if that can be. Here, this is from the Essay Writers of America. Essay Writers of America from New York. Let me open this up. Essay Writers of America. Dear Pat and Rip Smith, congratulations on 50 years. Wow, wow, wow. What an accomplishment. As we want to congratulate you on your essay that you sent in and to let you know that you are the winners from all our 16 million entries. Your essay was touching and heartfelt. We knew you were speaking the truth when you wrote it. We cried with happiness through the whole thing. Your essay brought such joy to all of our 150 judges. Pages 22 through 28 brought everyone to tears. It was a great sight to see these judges, whom are great writers themselves, be so touched with words of truth and conviction. Your written words are worthy to be right up there with the great writers of all time. How proud you must be. It is our incredible honor to bestow upon you, Adrian D. Smith and Patricia Elizabeth Smith, the essay winners of 2008, Why We Love Our Oldest Child the Most. Congratulations to Why We Love Our Oldest Child the Most essay judges. I want to read it. Hey, I want to recount like David. Okay, that. Yay! They're right in here.
Just in time for the next 10 letters.
Now, that's good timing.
Right now, so
Yay!
we have cake and ice cream. I want everyone to let the Ripper have a pinch, Pat have a hug. You guys can do that, I'm sure you've seen them. Do they want to see it?
Jill.
But we have ice cream and
Jill,
cake
ask.
without it. Ladies, you gotta eat.
Do they want to see it?
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear from him at least.
Or I'll say something.
Jill, go ahead.
Oh, how many of you have seen Henry and Charlie? Henry and Charlie. They were supposed to come. We couldn't get Henry and Charlie here. You know why? Sorry, Betty. But come on over here for just a sec. It's not a testimony, it's just a... Well, you gave the testimony.
As you know, I have a new job in the church.
Okay, wait.
My new job is I have to give a lesson in Relief Society. And I used to say, I told everybody I'd give my whole life history to my kids. Now, it takes me 10 minutes to give my whole life history. I really learned to speak since I've been in society care center. I just want to say, it's been a fun 50 years. We've had a lot of fun. It's a real fun person to live with. Even though he's good with the women. They all know Riff and just... They can't hear you talk louder. I don't talk loud. My kids used to say, my mother never yelled at me because I couldn't yell very loud.
We never said that.
I did say that one time. 50 years. I met him at an award dance back in 1957 at an award dance. And he just was there. I worked at the doctor's office, and every time I look out the doctor's window, there'd be this car that Oldsmobile would be there, waiting for me to get off work. And lunchtime, he was there. Morning, he'd take me to work.
Did he work at all?
Worked at getting fat.
Yeah, he did. So anyhow, finally, the doctor said, I think you better marry that guy. So I did, and I'm glad I did. We had 3 wonderful children. I love all 3 of them. They should, as you should. And it's been a really fun 50 years. It's been a real fun person to be with. Yay!
Pat's father, Les Hammond, was the employment director at Kennecott. I wanted a job. He said, I got a daughter. I married the daughter, I got a job, and so that's how it went. And I'll just say, there were bells all around, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you.
Good job, Claire. That is truly. That is it.
The mailman's at the front door.
Yeah, we do have another member that ran in. This is Jim Smith, my dad's brother. This is Barbara's husband, Charlie's grandpa, Heather's cute father-in-law, and he's the one, he loves Heather too, you guys, so let's give him a hand.
Who doesn't love Heather?